It's the biggest day of the year, guys, for the Sullivan family. Oh yes, Ben and Zoe Sullivan have not one, not two, not three, but 4 birthdays to exploit all in one day. 4 children to exploit all in one day. That is unbelievable. That is like the biggest family vlogging draw that you could ever possibly wish. They were so lucky when it came to families because they are right in there with the exploitation. People come from far and wide to see the double twin birthdays year upon year upon year. Love it for you, Ben. Absolutely love it. So we're gonna have a look at that, but if you aren't aware, right, today we are going to name and shame those supporters of this family. Right, because I'm sick to death of family vloggers being mindlessly defended for their actions, and not just defended but just supported in general. You know, their fans, they don't get it. I'm gonna make them get it if it's the last thing that I do. Right, okay, so I am going to name and shame a few of you in this video. So if you're on the list, and you'll know if you are, watch on.
Granny's on the phone. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Sullivan family. As you can imagine, it's one of the busiest days of the year. I mean, we've got to about 10:30. Everybody is up. I mean, obviously, the little ones were up at like 5 o'clock this morning, but everybody is up. Everybody's opened their presents, and everybody's dressed. Everyone's had breakfast. So all the older ones now just sort themselves out. And we're kind of just taking phone calls. And he's trying to get Florence to show Granny on the phone. Flo, go and show Granny your nice dress. She's got a beautiful dress on today. She's trying to show Granny. So yes, it was an early start this morning, guys. Should we check out how it went? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Is there something going on today that I don't know about? Is there something special going on today?
Yes, birthday.
Happy birthday, girls.
Die.
Right, listen, we're going to go downstairs, turn the lights on before you start ripping everything to pieces, okay? All right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Excuse me.
What's Flo?
Quick.
Okay, careful. Do you hear Flo?
Okay, so we're not going to watch the next bit. Spoiler alert, they open a bunch of presents, right? It's children, and that's what they do on their birthdays. They open presents, and it's, to be fair, it's none of our business. It's not our business what they got, what they did, what happened, right? Doesn't matter to us because they're not our kids, right? They're not our kids. So, we're going to move on and see what Ben had to say, because he says something so prophetic. And I, for one, took every word of it in. And I'm just so proud of his self-awareness.
There you go. That was the little ones. The little ones opened all their stuff this morning. Now, the older ones wouldn't let me film them all open their stuff this morning because obviously they're not ready. They haven't got themselves ready, and that's absolutely fine.
So, of course, the older twins wouldn't let them be filmed, right? Because they don't want to be filmed. They don't want a camera in their face when they're opening gifts on a morning on their birthday. They're too old for that sort of nonsense, and they know what their peers are going to say to them, and they don't want that sort of content out there, of course. And it's great that you understand that, Ben. It's great that you're listening to your twins. Your older ones anyway. What about your younger ones, right? No, because your younger ones didn't want to not be filmed. They wanted to be filmed. They accepted their fate gracefully, right? And, what I don't understand, Ben, right, is your older twins are telling you that they don't want to be filmed, right? They're old enough to make that decision because they know the consequences of being filmed. Your younger ones, who do not know the consequence of being filmed, are not going to ask you to not film them. However, you have the older twins' insight into how it affects them to understand that you should not be filming your younger ones. So why do you think that your older ones get the choice but your younger ones shouldn't get the choice? Do you understand where I'm coming from with this? Really bizarre. Ben just doesn't get it, and he thinks that by saying, oh yeah, we gave the older ones the choice and they chose not to, and that's fine, absolutely fine, and he thinks that is okay and he gets away with it then. But no, Ben, that's not just... You don't just get away with it. You need to take what your older twins are saying on board to decide whether or not your younger ones should be filmed, and listen to them. Just listen to them, okay?
And plus that, for some reason my camera turned itself off a couple of times. I don't know why it's doing that. So I've turned my camera off completely and started again. But it seems to be okay now. Right. Anyway, guys, we are going to start. We're just going to let the little ones have some fun this morning with their new stuff. Me and Zoe have got a few things to do. We're then going to have lunch. And then we're heading over to the roller disco, which sounds like it's going to be amazing. And if you'd seen the girls earlier, I actually put a little video out on Facebook. If you'd seen the girls earlier on their roller skates, it's like Bambi on ice. So I reckon it's going to be a lot of fun.
And it was a lot of fun. They went to the roller disco thingy, and as you can see, the next clip does contain flashing images, so be aware if that's going to affect you. Just skip to the next section after this. But Zoe surprised us all by doing some incredible moves on the dance floor, or on the roller disco floor. I never thought I'd see her move so quickly. It may be on wheels, but still. So now we move on to the comment section, and oh my god, right, so there was a couple of negative comments in there, right? This person says, sad how the kids don't even get to enjoy their birthdays without being filmed. Very sad indeed, but obviously the fans, the Sullivan fans come back. I think the girls will enjoy watching the footage for years to come. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be onto YouTube. You can still film it and just not be on YouTube, Did they look sad? I don't think they did. And they seem to be enjoying their birthday very much. Stop being so judgy. They all had a lovely day. But you shouldn't be filming your kids for money on their birthday. It's just wrong. Morally wrong. This person said, why do you need to film other people's children? And this is when you know that the fans will just defend them irrespective, because everybody knows that filming other people's children and putting them onto YouTube, that's wrong. That's not even a debate. Right? It's not even a debate. And yet this person says, keep it moving, troll. I don't think they're just trolling, though. They're just telling you why do you need to film other people's kids, Would you want your kids to be filmed and put onto YouTube? No, absolutely not. But aside from that, because that brings us on to the next, insanity, where people are talking about the kids and wishing them happy birthday and stuff like that. They're not your children. They're not your children, so you don't need to be talking to them in the comments, so you don't need to be wishing them happy birthday, apart from the fact it's not actually their birthday on the day that this video went up. But so many people looking at happy birthday, Isabel, Charlotte, Leah, Erin. Grateful guys, lovely to see. Hi Ben, Zoe, happy birthday, and to the birthday girls, you seem to have a great time roller skating. Yeah, all these comments from all of these people, these are supporters of family vloggers. These people do not understand, and I don't understand how people don't understand that family vlogging is wrong. I genuinely don't get it, right? Just look at what it does to kids. Look at the Ruby Frankie case. I know that's a more extreme case, but the fact is that kids waking up to a camera in their face every day is just not a good thing, right? It's not fair on them. It doesn't give them privacy, doesn't give them autonomy over their life. It just doesn't give them anything good. And look at the recent case with the younger twins where they've had problems at school. I'm 100% certain that that had something to do with the fact they're on YouTube. It's something to do with it. Whichever way that is, it has something to do with it. And that is the fallout of them being on YouTube. They were suffering with anxiety. They had to be taken out of school. Yes, Ben and Zoe may be blaming the teacher, but I'm thinking that it has something to do with YouTube, and possibly the twins thinking that they are superstars, because Ben and Zoe have drummed that into them, that they're going to be future Zoellas and whatnot, right? So that's but to be supporting this sort of behaviour where they are invading their kids' lives and their privacy and putting them out onto YouTube where anybody can get a hold of the pictures and using them for money and all that, right? It's wrong. It is just so wrong. I want every person who has been named and shamed in this video to think about this, and I'm tagging all of you, and I'm tagging everybody else that doesn't appear. So, you know, this is all aimed at everybody who commented on that vlog and anybody who supports family vlogging in general. It's wrong. You know it's wrong. Search deep within your souls. You know it's wrong. And just stop watching them. Stop watching. That's all that I can say. Anyway, please give this video a massive thumbs up. Comment all of your thoughts about it down below. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye-bye.